Hello and welcome to Vlogmas episode 8. My name is Anniken. I design knitting patterns, I teach knitting workshops, and I sell yarn, which you can find on my website YarnAddict.co.uk. You can find all the links to everything I'll talk about below this video, as well as links to my social media and to sign up to my newsletter. So welcome to another Vlogmas episode. I am starting this vlog on Monday 12th of December. I had to look at my advent calendar there to see what day it was. Monday 12th of December. It is about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Gone 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'm actually just about to log off my laptop for the day. I had a very busy weekend. If you watched the last episode of Vlogmas, and I'm still feeling a bit tired. I've got a bit of a problem with my lower back. Not quite sure why, but sometimes I get a bit of pain in my lower back. And so I haven't done a lot today apart from a bit of work. Been out for a little bit of walk with the dog. It was very frosty this morning, but it has melted now. We haven't had any snow yet down here. I don't know whether we'll get some this week. It's supposed to stay cold till the end of this week. I'm not wearing this, by the way, because it's cold, although it is cold and temperature is dropping quickly in the house. So I need to go and turn the heating on soon. But I just thought I would put this on and show you. So this is what I knitted over the weekend. So if you watched my last vlog, you will have seen that I cast this on Friday night when I was at the knitting hotel teaching. I finished the previous cowl I knitted, which is here. This is for a friend, but I'm going to knit another sample for myself because I really like it. But I needed something easy that I could take with me to knit on in the evening at the knitting hotel where I was teaching on Friday and Saturday. So I cast this on. This is knitted in two colours of Monosley Uruguay Silk Blend. It's that colourway, and let me just quickly grab the other colourway. So it's knitted in these two colourways of Monosley Uruguay Silk Blend, and it is a technique called syncopated brioche, which means that the brioche, the main colour, is kind of flipped every so often. So let me just take it off because it'll be easier to show you what I mean. So I started at the bottom with the purple as the main colour, and then after a few rows I flipped it so that the variegator was the main colour, and then I alternated for the rest of the cowl. So I just wanted something fairly easy. I don't know whether I'm going to release that pattern or not. I've been teaching a lot of brioche workshops this year, and I think that some people like to actually knit a project during the workshop, and I also need some easier brioche projects. So the plan is for this one is to either use it as a kind of like an afternoon project for my brioche basics classes, so that those who got the hang of the basic brioche in the morning, they want to have a go at knitting in the round, they can do and cast this on. I may also do it as a separate workshop, especially if I need to do a half a day workshop anywhere. Then this would be a good project if I need to do a half day brioche workshop, because it could be a brioche in the round half day workshop. This one as well, I mainly knitted this one because I needed a Christmas present for a friend, and I'm hoping she might like this. But it is also going to become a separate pattern, a new pattern, and I am going to create a workshop from this pattern as well. This would be ideal for somebody who knows how to do basic brioche rib and want to have a go at working on practicing increases and decreases and knitting brioche in the round. And this cowl is knitted using those two colorways, and I'm going to knit one of these to myself. I knitted that one for a friend, and I don't know whether to knit the one for myself in the same colors or not. I really like those colors. The other color I was thinking about is, hang on, maybe these two colorways. I don't know whether that's going to be too pale. So I don't know at the moment which colour I'm going to do. I'll have to think about it. I've actually cast them for something else which I've left downstairs. So I'll talk about that later. But before I do that, by the way, there are lots in my online shop. There are lots of combinations of these. I put together some kits using Monosley Uruguay Silk Blend in various colour combinations for my delightful cowl or my Starburst cowl. So if you buy one of those kits, you can choose between the Starburst cow or the Delightful cow. The links in the listings to that. If you go to this Monosol Uruguay section on my website, and then click on Silk Blend, you'll see that. When these patterns are released, you can also knit one of those cows in this yarn. You just need one skein of each. Right, this is another cow which my tech editor is working on. Right, let's have a look at the advent calendar. So, Botanical Yarns, today's colorway is this one. So let me just pull out all the colorways from the last 6 days. So the first 6 days we went from a dark teal to a light blue fade, and then this week, or the last 6 days, because it's divided into like 4 6 days 6-day sections. The last 6 days, this is the fade. So for example, those two middle ones didn't look like they had much difference. Those two, some of them are kind of more different I think than others, but those are the last 6 days. I'm going to wait and see what the next 6 days brings. I guess I will get a clue when I open tomorrow's, and then the last 6 days before I decide exactly what I'm going to knit with it. And then let's have a look at the Orchidean Luxury Yarn advent calendar. So the last few days have been greens. That was yesterday's. So today, number 12, is we're going into like a more blue direction. I did wonder, but oops, I just dropped the stitch marker. Where did it go? Okay, I'm gonna have to look for the stitch marker in a minute because it fell out and I dropped it on the floor and I can't see it. That's today's advent yarn. So yesterday was that one, so a little bit more blue. So we're just going in a blue direction. So far we've gone from pink to coral to peach to yellow to green, and now we're going into the blues. So I'm assuming this is going to be like a rainbow fade, or rainbow, not fade, I don't know, rainbow colorway, which I quite like. This vlog will probably go over a couple of days because I haven't done very much today. I did film a little bit when I was walking the dog this morning, so I will pop the Spectrum advent calendar for day 12 today. After this, day 12, that's the last day of the Spectrum Yarns advent calendar. So the Spectrum Yarns advent calendar was the one that I used for my fantasy brioche wrap, which I released last week. I don't have it here. I just looked around to see if it was hanging up on my dress for my next move, but it's not. I took it with me when I was teaching over the weekend, so I don't think I've unpacked it yet, and it's probably still downstairs. So I'm going to show you next what day 12 is. Day 12. Let's see what's in day 12. Oh, okay. I wasn't expecting that. Right, let's put that next to the others and see how they all work together. So this one has a little bit less lavender, bit mint, a little bit of yellow. There's a bit of yellow in those two as well, and in that one. I was kind of expecting it to move maybe to a little bit more green. I think I would have preferred it if this has started here and then we've gone into a bit more green on the end. That would have been my preferred choice, I think. It is Tuesday, 13th of December. It is not as cold as it is yesterday. I haven't actually looked at what the temperature is today, but it wasn't as frosty this morning as it was yesterday. Yesterday was still very frosty when I walked Alfie at 10 o'clock, as you seen from the little video I filmed yesterday. Didn't film anything when I was Saturday because it was just miserable and overcast. It wasn't frosty when I walked Alfie this morning. It was frosty first thing this morning, but it wasn't frosty when I walked Alfie. There were still some icy patches. So let's do botanical yarn first. Ah, okay, I wasn't expecting this. The first row was teal to lilac, teal to light blue. The second row, there's 6 windows in each row. Second row was purple to lavender or lilac-y colour, and then today is this burgundy colour. So I like the first 2 rows, the teal and the purple. I'm not sure about this one, but we'll see what happens to the other colours this week. I am rethinking about what I was planning to knit with this. I don't know whether what I was planning to knit is going to be, I'm going to want to do it, but we'll see. I'm not making any decisions till I've seen the whole advent calendar. Right, let's open the Orchidean Luxury Yarns. So what's it today? 13th. So yesterday was that colour. So I'm assuming we're going for a bit more blue today. Yesterday I managed to drop the stitch marker out, so I'm going to be a bit more careful today. The stitch marker yesterday, I can't remember which one it was, but it was that style. It might have been that one. I'm not sure. Okay, let's get the stitch marker out. So it is, oops, a similar, oh no, it's a different type of stitch marker. So it's a different type of stitch marker from, so the first few days we had this type of stitch marker. Can you see that? And then we had a few like that with like a lobster claw, is that what they're called? Whatever they're called at the top. And now we have bigger stitch markers with beads on. So I don't know whether the next few days will be like this, but they're just different colors, or I don't know. And then the color is more blue. It's not a huge difference from yesterday, I would say. A little bit more blue, I guess. That's got a little bit of green in it. So yeah, I like it. Very, very happy. There is no day 13 for the Spectrum Fibre Advent Calendar because there were only 12 days. And obviously I've already knitted that one up anyway, so all the little video clips I've been adding of me opening it was opened a few weeks ago. Just trying to tie up the box for the Orchidean Luxury Yarn. It's got a nice ribbon. I was just trying to tie that up. Right, let's look at my knitting. I cast on, this is going to be a Christmas present if I can get it finished. I cast on yesterday. Did I cast on yesterday? Did I cast on Sunday night? I can't remember. I think I cast on Sunday night, and then I ripped it out yesterday and cast on again because I wasn't happy with it. And I haven't got very far, to be quite honest. I've only done a few rows. It's not very fast. So it's a Mobius, so you cast on in the middle, that pink row is the cast on row and the first row. And then you can see, hang on, so you can see in that direction the purple is the knit stitches, and in that direction the pink is the knit stitches. So yeah, I have it's all charted out. Try and make some more progress today. I think now next thing I'm going to do is to record a tutorial. It's a tutorial kind of. It's mostly me talking to the camera. I'm going to record a tutorial on swatching, the how and why of swatching and how to measure your tension, because it is a topic that a lot of people get wrong. And I've been thinking about doing this for a long time, but I saw some comments made on YouTube last week by a very well-known designer with huge following, and I was slightly gobsmacked. So, and I've heard the same person make similar comments in the past that I don't think is good advice. So I'm going to record a little bit about swatching. So I've typed it all up this morning and I'm going to record it now. I've got some swatches ready for some practical stuff. And then I'm going to wash a sweater today, my purple Cadson sweater. I noticed last night that I spilled some food on it. We were eating lasagna for dinner last night, and I think maybe I spilled some lasagna on it. If I'd noticed this straight away, I might have been able to wipe it off, but by the time I noticed it, it was kind of dried up, so I wasn't able to fix it, to clean it. So, and it hasn't been washed for ages. So I'm going to wash that, so I'll show you how I wash it. Even though it's lace, I don't think it needs full blocking after I've washed it. I think I should get away with just washing it and then just laying it flat to dry. At least that's what I'm hoping.